Evening, everybody. Tonight I'm going to be doing N as in Nancy 6704. It is a pants and top set. I'll probably do the shirt tonight and hopefully get to the pants tomorrow. I'm just finishing up an order. I haven't put out a video in a couple days. I've been kind of busy trying to get this order done. And it's a shirt that I already did a video on, so I figured there's no sense of making another video. It just has lace on it. So, and then I have to make a pair of men's pajama pants for my husband. In the near future, he's got to go have a lung transplant, so I really want him to have a few nice pairs of pajama pants for the hospital. I did look at that Simplicity pattern that I picked up. Let me see if I can find it quick. Okay. S9333. Now this has a V-neck, and I'm not real good with V-necks. My V-necks sometimes get bulky right in here. I don't know why. But I'll try it and see, what happens. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with it. I don't know why I have a problem with them, but I do. That's one thing I do have a problem with. And then I picked up the other one, and I can't remember which one it was. It was around here somewhere. Oh, right here. Okay. And this one. So I'll get to this one. I did read a review on this one, and she said if you're gonna do anything, do A, and if you're big busted, you have to be really careful because you will fall out up here with it. So there's a couple patterns we'll do, and like I said, I'll get this one cut out. We'll start that, and then we'll try the V-neck one, and we'll see how it goes. So let me get this all cut out and ready to sew, and I'll be back. So this is the material I'm going to use for the top, and I have to run up and get more of this tomorrow. It's kind of like a really light blue jean material, and I just thought that that would look good together for the pants and this for the top. So I just wanted to show you that. Okay, I'm all cut out. I'm making this a size 12. It would probably be a little bit too big for me, but it's easier to take in than add, because sometimes you just can't add any more material anywhere. So the first thing we do is we have to make the loops. And you're going to have 3 loops up here and 1 each on your cuff. So we have to get number 3. And this is the size. I'm gonna try it, the way that they tell you to pull, sew it up and then pull the needle through. I don't have luck with that. If I can't do it, then I'll just do like bias tape So we'll try this though. And so sew this up. It just is so small. So sew this up and then turn it to the right side. Oh, I actually got it tonight. Gotta wipe that off. Okay, and let's go press this. And I'll be right back. Okay, we have to make 2 3/4 pieces. 2 3/4. So right there. So just cut them 2 3/4. And I'll be back. Okay, get your number 2, which looks like this. And you need some interfacing. Let me get this on. Ironing board. So apply your interfacing, and then we have to make some marks. Now we're going to, on the sides and the bottom, we're going to turn over 1/4 inch. I'm just going to get my ruler here just to kind of guideline me. So your sides and your bottom. Okay, get your number 2 piece in your pattern. And you're going to see some marks. 1, 2, 3. That's just a center mark for us to know. 1, 2, 3. Place that down. Get that in the center. And mark these. 1, 2, 3. Now we have to pin these 1.5 centimeters over small dot as shown. Okay. So you're going to pin these like right in here. It's a little bit more than 1/2 inch. And then we have to base these on. So there's 1. Oh, be sure here. Okay. 2. And our next one. Okay. So we base those on, and once you see how the shirt is, this will be going down like this, but we're making that slit, so those will be flipped like that. Okay. Let me be sure that's not the, no, that's right. Yep. Okay. So just base these on for a minute. Now we get this number 2 piece, and I'm just going to open up this one end just so I know I have this on the edge. Okay, and there's going to be small dot at the bottom. So mark that. And then 2 at the top. Okay, then come to your pattern. And you have the marks. 12 and 12. And then you have one right on the fold. Okay. Then get a ruler. Let me see if I got one. Okay. And make your line from your dot to the bottom one. Of course, mine didn't mark. Just have to take it like that, knowing that it's pushed in a little. Okay, then on your shirt, where those 2 dots are, you want to have these even, your raw edges even. And I can't see my other dot from this material. Let's see. And get a pin. A few pins. And go through the hole right here. And then put it on this. And even it up. And do the same at the bottom. So take that, and there's my hole right there. Okay. Then this one, because you would turn it around. You turn it around. There's that dot. So I'm just going to go through. I'm not going to turn it. I'm just going to go through right here because the other 2 are okay. Okay, what we're going to do is sew all the way down, pivot, and come all the way back up to your notches. And it says to reinforce the point, you can stitch over your first stitch. So if you do this twice, then we're going to come back and we're going to cut the middle. So then you can take this again and just make a couple marks so you know it's the middle. Okay, whoop, I went off. And then you're going to just cut right up here, but you don't want to cut down real far unless you have some tiny scissors like this. These are really thin and you can get into that little spot. Regular scissors are too fat. Okay, so let's get this done. You start at your one dot and come all the way down. And then pivot and come back up. And I'm going to do mine one more time. Okay, and just be sure you caught your loops, that they're in there good. Okay, so now we're going to slash this down. Scissors. So just cut down the middle. And then I'm just going to take my little ones and I'm just going to go down just one or two near the stitch. There. Now we're going to layer this. So we have to cut one side, layer it, and then we will turn it. Okay, so this is what I have right here. And everything's tight. So we're going to layer this right here. So I think I'm going to take this side where my loops aren't. So I'm just going to take just a little off of each side. And then this side. Piece here. Sure I don't cut into my, okay. Back to your iron, and you're gonna fold all this in. And you're gonna press, try to roll that so you get a nice edge here. So do both sides. Okay, now what we're gonna do is sew down this. And you can actually feel it and where your basting thread is. And I'm just going to go along as close as I can, but being sure to catch this. So this is what you'll have. And then just remove your basting thread. Sometimes I forget what side or what end I have my knot on. And then you can go and press this out. Okay. Then just press this. Oh, there's more basting thread right there. There we go. So that's how it'll be. Okay. Now we're going to stitch the back to the front at the shoulder seams. So get your number 4. Okay, match up your notches on your shoulder seams. We're going to sew this, and then we have to gather between the 2 small dots, which we're going to have to mark. So get these nice and even. There we go. And this will be a 5/8 seam. And I'll be right back. Okay, press open your seams. Did have a little pin in there. Now, all right, let me get up here. More basting thread. Guess I didn't get it off my others. Okay. Back. Okay, get your number 1. And you're going to mark your dot. So I'm going to start right after this seam right here. Pin. Keep losing my pins tonight. So I'm going to mark it. Let's see. Okay. So right before this seam, make a dot, and then make a dot. And then we have to gather the whole neckline. Okay. I'm going to try my gathering foot again tonight. We'll see how that works out. If it doesn't work out, then just take butcher twine and zigzag all around. I didn't realize that was going to be that big for me. Let me see. All right, let me find my gathering foot. Okay, and then just start to gather. And keep going around and stop at the next dot. Right, get your number 5. One of these is gonna have interfacing on. I have to cut my interfacing. So I'll get that done. So let me get that done and I'll be right back. Okay, then apply your interfacing. Okay, you're gonna get your other piece of number 5 because you have one, the one with the interfacing is gonna be the collar, and this one is going to be the facing. So we need to turn under. I think it, let me see, 5, 8, or let me see. On the notched edge, we have to turn over 5/8. So let me get my ruler. Okay, everybody, I'll get that part done tomorrow. I'm gonna call it quits tonight. I gotta get my bird to bed. Get the dogs out before we go to bed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thumbs up, like, share. The channel is growing. I'm really, really excited about it. So we'll get this top done, and then hopefully we can cut out the pants tomorrow. I'm just going to put this as a part 1 just so I know where I'm starting and that you know that I'm still here. I haven't put one out in a couple days. We've had a few things going on with, let's see, our cable wasn't working right. Our water system wasn't working right. And then we had to get the septic pump today. So we've just had one thing after another happen. So that's why I haven't been on. But I'll pick this up in the morning. It'll be a part 2. We don't have much left to do, but I just want you to know that I'm still here. And you all have a good night. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, post your pictures if you've made a shirt that, you know, you learned from the videos that I've done. I would really like to see them. And thank you so much for all the really nice comments. I really appreciate that. So I will see you all tomorrow morning. You have a good night.